Blackout. Blackout. And we're black. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Blackout presents The Understanding, Episode 1. Shout out to Sherman Edwards, who is not fucking here. He's on the road with Mission Improbable. Have a good time out there, you ice bucket challenge taking motherfucker like Rob. Me personally, I'd rather just let my account go into negative and not embarrass myself because you have to donate if you don't do it.
You all see mine? I did mine.
I did. That shit was funny as hell. When Leia threw that shit on you.
I missed that. I didn't get to see it.
Oh, you don't have Facebook?
You don't have,
wait, but you do run. He runs the Blackout Facebook. If you want to find him, go to Blackout. Yeah.
Oh no!
He also runs the Twitter. You're looking for Sean Chantel. Find him there. At all things Blackout. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Rob Wilson, Sean Chantel,
That's me.
Ramon Smith, Warren Phoenix Johnson, and Adrian Dree Elfring.
Yep.
Dree is back,
Say
y'all.
that 3 times.
Back.
Fast.
Yes. Dree is back, all the way back from China. Dree,
Yep.
can you tell us a little bit about how it goes down in China? Because I've never been to China, but I love their food and their women look good.
Well, the food from we here is not the same in China,
No, it's
right?
not. It's not. It's totally different. Healthier. Not as.
Wait, so they don't eat Chinese food?
Oh, they eat Chinese food, but it's like real Chinese food.
Yeah.
It's just different.
It's not like fried rice and all that combination stuff.
No.
They got fried rice. Don't
It's just
they?
like a bunch of stir-fry dishes, mostly.
What?
Okay.
Everybody shares.
I like stir-fry.
Everybody shares germs. Everyone gets each other sick. So,
Nice.
it's great.
Sounds great in China.
Yeah.
Perfect.
What were you doing in China?
So I was there for 3 years. I went there never having been to Asia, and I flew there and got off the airplane, and I was like, wow, this is backwards. Everything's backwards, and I everyone's disorderly and everyone's shoving each other and like not standing in line or just everybody. There's no personal space, so everyone's like this, just like. You can smell what they've had for lunch.
Even the ugly. Wait, hold on.
Yes.
Even the ugly people who are in your.
Yes.
So what is it? Why is that? Because there's too many people in China?
There's just so many people, and like everybody migrates to like large cities, so everyone's like on top of each other and in each other's space, but it's natural for them. So that was one thing that was just really got on my nerves so much when I first got there. Was everybody was so close to me. I hate it when strangers touch me, or I can like smell them when they walk by.
Wow.
Did you have to sleep in like a drawer?
I
saw that in a movie.
That's
That's
Japan.
Japan.
Oh, that's Japan.
That's Japan because they're islands and they're small.
So they got closets.
In Japan. But
Okay.
in China, like I had my own 1-bedroom apartment. It was like a place like this.
Oh,
I had a bedroom, bathroom, a big living room,
Oh,
a
wow.
kitchen.
I think that was racist of you, by the way. Continue.
No, but there is
No.
actually this place where you can instead of paying for a hotel,
Y'all probably didn't even hear him because he's not projecting.
Right. you can take a nap. and you get in
y'all were
this box
supposed to
type
get
of thing.
that.
Right.
Yeah,
I
I'm
thought
sure
They like
it
slide
does.
you in.
Japan
Have you
is
seen that?
Yeah, I've seen it.
You get in the box, you pay, and you just lay in there for like 20 minutes or so, like a nap.
You good?
Chinese people can fall asleep anywhere. Anywhere.
And be safe.
And be
Like
well,
driving?
not always. I don't know about driving, but like there's like they have nap time from like 12 to 2. Everybody, schools, work, banks, they like close down and like
That sounds like a better way to live.
it is, and it's awesome because you're well rested and you can get more stuff done.
Yeah.
So one afternoon, I'm walking out of my school and they were doing construction like in front of the school, and they had one of those mini bobcats,
Yeah.
like just digging up, and there was a guy with his feet up in the glass, and it's this tiny box, feet up, just passed out like this
Wow.
in a bobcat with the key still in there.
Jeez.
That would never fly in America ever.
He could have got Bobcat Jack.
He could have got Bobcat Goldway.
Oh.
Shout out to Bobcat.
Hey, so is it true that people spit on the floor in China?
Absolutely.
Why?
Absolutely. They don't know about like
Inside?
health stuff. Yeah. At the beginning of every semester, I was a teacher at a university for 3 years.
It's allowed?
It's allowed. I tell my students at the beginning of class, I say there's no spitting. If I see you spit on the floor, you're out. You don't get to come back to class.
Until you go back to America?
Go back to America.
Take your non-spitting ass.
It's so gross. You walk and you
Step
step
Step in like bad loogie.
Mhm.
'Cause I know,
All
like
the time.
for the Olympics, they were
Yeah.
saying that they was telling them don't
That's
spit because they're
crazy.
gonna have guests from other countries and they don't want to be grossed out. by spitting like
They did a lot of stuff to like cover up the Chinese-ness of Beijing before the Olympics happened, but like I'm sure what people saw on TV was nothing what Beijing is really like. Like they closed down the factories for 2 weeks before so that the air was cleaner.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Now I have a question for you.
I probably can
You
answer
were
it.
there for 3 years.
Yes.
Did you ever once hear the sound? Dun, 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 dun?
In tourist places.
Okay.
Yes, I did. In tourist
That's
You
places.
talk about
Ridiculous.
racist.
Right.
No! That's not. Whoa!
Sitting here minding my own business. You just being racist all over the place.
That's not even
I mean, like
nowhere near the hemisphere of where I was aiming a spear. Or just did the see no evil, speak no.
So,
Well, I can tell you where that comes from. Like, it's for the most part, like that's based from like Chinese opera, which is like Beijing opera, which is the
Right.
really nasally kind of singing. I don't know if
right.
you've ever heard it
I have.
before.
like in
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, that type of music.
Yeah.
like kabuki theater type thing, but that's
Kabuki is
Japanese.
Japanese.
That's Japanese, but that's how they do. That's how they sound. Maybe
Racist.
It's based on that musical scale.
Racist.
That musical scale is
Kabuki.
something with bits. I don't remember, but that's Chinese.
Oh man,
That's wild.
you guys are going.
Did you go to the
hell.
Forbidden City?
Yes, I did.
What's the Forbidden City?
My Beijing knowledge is not that great, but it's the area
The
that
City
like
of Sin?
no, it's like
That
the
sounds
emperor's
Like-
the emperor's area
That's right.
in Beijing,
Called
and
Sodom, right?
I'm not.
Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, Sodom and Gomorrah. That's a different part of the world, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not sure about the Forbidden City, but I've been to like the
See, no, hear no. Speak no.
wall and
The
stuff.
wall? Did you go to the wall?
Yeah, I've been to the wall a couple
Did you
of
try to
times.
climb it?
I climbed it. I walked it.
Nice. The whole wall.
Well,
No, it's
you
not.
can't
That's-
walk the whole wall. A lot of
You
it's
can
like
walk
closed
the
off.
wall. They
Yeah.
just say that.
The fuck you know about it?
I don't know shit about
Okay, yeah.
So Beijing is like what, like New York City of China?
Yeah, but like stricter.
Oh man.
Oh, no, but I mean like that's like the biggest city.
Shanghai's the biggest city.
Shanghai?
Shanghai's the biggest. I want to say, I might be wrong, but 22 million people.
Oh wow.
Damn. So wait, not Shanghai.
Song.
Well, I'm a snob now because I lived in China. I say
Right.
Shanghai and Beijing
Right.
instead of Shanghai and Beijing.
But so if you say like Shanghai, they're going to try
That's
to play
fine.
you out like you said Paulina or something like that.
I used to say it like
No.
Beijing, like the color, like it's a Beijing.
Talk about Beijing here.
This motherfucker ain't shit. That's why he got that punk ass ball cap on, because he ain't shit.
Right?
Detroit.
What do you
What?
teach?
Detroit? What? We
Um,
winning first place, baby.
I taught English composition and English speaking, and my school was like a lower tier school, like the kids who just made it into college, but they were rich kids.
Oh, you were teaching college.
I was teaching university, freshmen and sophomores.
Okay.
And their English skills were not as great because they were rich kids and they were lazier.
So you went to like a Chinese party school or something like that.
Kind of.
Yeah.
But their college is so different. Like, these kids don't drink, they don't go out, they study. Maybe, like, for someone's birthday, they go to karaoke. And then,
And
like...
what's up with Asians in karaoke?
Oh, they love it.
So,
KTV.
what age are they most likely to lose their virginity?
Marriage.
Say,
Marriage, probably like
That's
25,
special.
26.
That's special.
Wow.
But it's not a
You should
religious
move
thing
to China,
there.
guys.
For what?
There's a lot of virgins in China.
A lot of
Isn't it
different.
obvious? The Chinese food. Duh.
I thought it was because there's so many different versions of virgins in China.
Yo. How many people are in China? Like,
There's over
Billion.
a billion,
Right.
because it's a large
Billion.
chunk of the population.
so there's this. I work for this beer company, and one of the beers we import is Qingdao.
Qingdao, you said it right. Good
Yeah.
job.
And so they said, "Oh, it's like the #1 selling beer in the world," and it's because there's a billion people in China.
Yeah. Yeah.
Duh.
And nobody really drinks it outside of China because it is one of the shittiest beers in the world.
I mean,
So
gross.
it's like RPBR.
Yeah?
Or maybe R211.
No, that's
I don't
not
know
a
what that
shitty.
is.
211.
211?
I mean,
Woo!
that takes everyone here, I'm sure.
That's
back.
crackhead
But
beer.
that's a
So,
black
like,
beer.
high
That's
school.
crackhead beer.
So the real beer is kind of like I would say like PBR. Or kind of like Schlitz.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's more like Schlitz.
Shout out to 211 Malt Liquor, High Gravity. Thanks for being in the projects when I was partying. All right,
Is that
so
the 11? That's the was it the
Still Reserve, baby. Shit, drinking Still Reserve, and I never Still Reserve.
Also known as Camo.
No, that's a different beer, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's like the same shit.
It is don't mix up my malt liquors. 211 is not Camo. Camo, you the bootleg version of 211,
No.
which is the bootleg
They're
version
the same
of some
percentage.
of
They
OE.
they taste the exact same.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
They do.
Don't listen to them.
They taste the
45.
exact same.
YouTube, sound off. 211 or Camo.
Do the 211 a Camo challenge. Tell me what's different. This is like doing a Coca Pepsi challenge. You try it.
Don't, no. So, so anyway, in China, wait,
Back to China.
right? Let's go back to China where we belong. Dating. So I know you were talking about like how people be all up on you, which for me, I mean, there would be no need for Tinder if somebody already was just all up on me. I'm gonna holler. How was dating? Like, did you date in
Dating
China?
was rough. Dating was really rough. I didn't date Chinese guys because they
So you
are.
only were-
Wow!
There
Wow!
are a billion of them to choose, or at least
billion.
500 million.
I went
And
out.
you like, nah.
I went out with like one guy.
Yeah.
And as
That was his name?
cultural, like
Oh!
You guys are the
I really hope this audio is. I really hope this is clicking, y'all. This dude, he just did one of the best bits he ever done in his 85 years on this planet.
One
Damn.
guy.
I mean, okay, women are considered lower than men in China, and I was in a more rural province, so like women get beat up by their boyfriends, their husbands
Wow.
cheat on them constantly.
Wait. They just randomly get beat up. They don't throw the first punch. They have to
Yeah.
at least. Gentlemen, when you're doing your domestic shit out here, let them sock you for at least 2 to 3 months and tell them over and over you're gonna get at least thrown. All right, so that they understand. And then by the 3rd month, when you catch that 4th or 5th black eye, then take a throw on her across the room. Then she should learn. If she doesn't, get out.
I don't know anything about that, but
Me neither.
at least threaten to shake them.
I watched a lot of
I
television.
heard that one time.
So-
I'm prone to the bear hug.
The bear hug's a good move.
That's my favorite move. Instead of punching, just go for a nice young squeeze.
You
like
got the
Anaconda.
arms.
Right.
All right, you got the arms like this.
You gotta have arms like
Because
that.
Should've
she's
said
gonna be
nothing.
trying
No,
to.
there's
Should have said anything.
There's gonna be no
Anything.
bruising or anything from that.
Also, though, if you tossing the motherfucker across the room, you can toss them to the bed. There are beds in rooms. You toss the motherfucker to a
Sometimes the
soft
argument
place.
doesn't kick off in the room, but this is a whole other segment.
Well, you throw them at a soft place.
Well, I always use chlorophyll.
Oh, now see,
That's probably the best one.
Lay them down.
Oh, see, that's when you're dating. I mean, that's when you're trying to date and get close.
Oh,
That's not necessarily the self-defense thing.
we ain't talking about that beating.
No, you talking about beating the pussy.
No, I thought.
Anyway,
This has gone out in so many different ways.
So back to China.
So dating in China.
I did have a guy ask me, like a 45-year-old man, ask me to be his mistress. And I looked at him and I was like,
So which
why?
means he had
I
a
feel like
wife.
He had a wife.
that kind of thing over there, you could have
It's-
some benefits. Like
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's
You
like,
could've got
I'll
a
buy you
two-bedroom.
purses, I'll buy you
Right.
an apartment, I'll buy you a car.
So did he want you to play any type of roles, like role playing?
I don't know.
or
I
did
didn't
he-
go into that with him.
Oh, you didn't even.
He
you wasn't on it?
smelled bad.
Oh.
He had long fingernails. That's a huge turn off.
Mm.
Long fingernails.
He had gray hair.
Yeah, on the
But he
sides.
probably had powers like a wizard.
He probably did.
Yeah.
He probably did, but I
It's-
turned it
Didn't get
down.
the
I
experience
turned
yet.
it down.
it sounded like she was describing a wizard, low key.
Right.
It was he was unattractive. He smelled awful, And it was my first like couple of months in China, so I was like, maybe he's trying to swindle me, or maybe he's trying to kill me or something. So I was like,
Oh,
that's not a
no,
good. Yeah,
thank
He was
you.
courting you.
yeah, you know.
How was his teeth?
They were awful.
Oh.
Everyone smokes there, and you can smoke everywhere. You can smoke in hospitals, you can smoke in schools.
Damn.
You can't smoke on airplanes.
In schools?
In schools, yeah. My students would go out into the hall and just smoke cigarettes.
In the hall.
Wow.
Wow.
Reefer.
Sounds
How's
great.
reefer out there?
Totally illegal.
Totally
But
legal.
you can get it, and it's the stuff I've had is terrible. It's gross.
I won't be moving to China anytime soon.
It does sound terrible.
But like
Is that
in
the only thing that thrown you off?
No, I mean, I just think that that's wrong. I mean, me personally, I don't know about smoking marijuana. I don't know anything about that because I'm an angel. But the fact that the only weed that they can get is terrible at the place
Yeah.
where you can smoke like that legally, it just doesn't make sense. So I don't think that that societal standard
It's like
is
smoking
not.
cigarettes.
I don't, which I don't do either because I'm an angel. So, did you date regular dude, like American dudes?
I dated a plethora of countries. I dated Brazilian. I dated Irish guy,
She had
English
flavors.
guy, Spaniard, an Italian.
How long you were there?
3 years.
Just getting
I mean,
it
nobody
in.
was my
around.
boyfriend.
Mhm.
I dated.
Oh.
Because I mean, I didn't know where I was gonna be like the next year or anything. So I'm like, let's just keep this casual. Let's just
Super
whatever.
cash.
So yeah.
So I'm asking what everyone's thinking.
Yes.
Were there any crazy one-night stands?
That's
Me?
not what everyone's thinking, Sean.
Clearly.
Were you?
That one.
I wasn't
Always.
thinking that. I was thinking something completely different.
There's always one night stands. I mean, you put together
I'm glad
a
you
bunch of
asked.
people in their 20s and early 30s who the only way to meet people is to go out to the bars and the clubs. Of course, there's going to be a bunch of one night stands.
Right. Yeah.
Always.
And that's why we love Dree, guys. She understands how life works. This is the understanding. We just got the warning to close out. Unfortunately, this is YouTube and people have short attention spans. I can't watch shit past 20 minutes my damn self. So unfortunately, I think we're going to have to sign off. Dree, we would love to have you back if you're down to come
Sure,
back.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Word.
Hell yeah. And if the audio sounds like ass munch, we're going to need you back.
All right.
We got to do the
Do
same
that.
thing again. Like, exactly.
Yeah,
I
because
got-
these
I got
bits
a
were
ton
all
of
rehearsed.
stories.
So just so you
Oh,
know.
great. Okay.
None of
I'll
these
know.
bits
I'll
were
know everything
rehearsed.
for next time.
None of these bits were
So
rehearsed.
we need you to remember everything you said verbatim.
Got it.
And come back with
I
it.
feel like we can go back.
We're not fuckheads on purpose. This is
Right.
not rehearsed. People want to do Twitters and plugs and things?
Come and see Mr. and Mrs. Smith Comedy Showcase. The anniversary show is called. It's September 20th at the Silver Room, 1442 North Milwaukee.
I hope this is up before then. Maybe it will be. We'll see.
Well, if it's not, you missed the show. It was great.
Well, I guess you ain't going to be there. Guys?
Holla at Sean Chantel, minus the holla, but holla at me at Sean Chantel
Where's that at?
on Twitter. Obviously, if you at me, at
You can
Sean
add
Chantel.
it Instagram. Fuck yourself.
No, fuck that.
Yeah, you can see me, Rob Wilson, on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook. It's all the same shit. And I'll be at the shit show on, I think, the 27th of September.
Where's that at?
Truth be told, I didn't really read the whole invite that I got. But shit show, you can check it out. It's going to be fantastic.
Damn, I was trying to help you do a
Yeah, no.
plugger.
Couldn't land it. It's all right, don't worry.
Dree, do you have anything you want to plug or Twitter?
Follow me on Twitter, Dreeface.
Word. Yeah, come see my show. I'm sure this will be up by the time my show's over because we end in like October 30th or some shit. It's called Stealing from the King, Unabridged. A sketch show with Stephen King themes, if you like Stephen King.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
at
yeah.
The Annoyance, every Thursday at 8. And as always, follow me and friend me nowhere. Fuck all that shit. Lick ass is going down. Blackout.